Hi everyone, it's a Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 1 of my Sims 4 Get to Work Let's Play. Right now we're outside of Magnolia Station, the bakery owned by Kevin Fox. He runs this bakery together with his 3 children, Kim, Lee, and Maya. Right now the family is preparing to open the bakery on its first day of business, and currently Kevin is in the back preparing some baked goods to sell. Kevin has always had a passion for baking, and so did his wife Lynn. They met through their jobs as detectives as they were on the same force, and also they were partners. Over time they got to know each other and fell in love, got married, had kids, you know, that whole thing. In their time off they enjoyed baking together and learning new recipes from the other, and they frequently talked about their dream of leaving the force and running their own bakery full time. However, they never got around to this, and they were always afraid to take the risk of leaving their job, as there was a lot of uncertainty involved with running a business. One day, Lynn, who had always been healthy her entire life, unexpectedly collapsed and passed out, never to regain consciousness. It turns out she had an undetected heart abnormality that resulted in her going into a sudden cardiac arrest. After his wife's untimely passing, Kevin scraped together all the money he could and purchased a bakery to bring the dream that they always had to life. Unfortunately, he does not have the financial means at all to leave his job as a detective, so he's going to do his best to run this bakery while also continuing his job on the force. All 4 of them are willing to do whatever it takes to make Lynn's dream come true. Kim, Lee, and Maya have even agreed to work as unpaid employees, as their father at this time could not afford to hire an actual employee, but hopefully the business will do well enough that he can actually hire employees and maybe even quit his job someday. As far as Kevin's traits and aspiration go, he is family-oriented, outgoing, a foodie, and he has the successful lineage aspiration. Moving outside the kitchen and onto his children, his son Lee has always had a keen interest in health and fitness, and as a result wants to learn more about how the human body works and wants to help people to feel better. As a result, he wants to become a doctor. His mother's passing fueled this desire even more, as he wants to prevent more families from going through the loss his family did. His traits are active and romantic, and he has the bodybuilder aspiration. Moving on to his sister Kim, she is interested in anything related to science and technology, and as a child spent hours playing with her chemistry set and has always dreamed of becoming a scientist. She also claims that when she was younger she saw an alien one night. Her parents never believed her and kept telling her that aliens didn't exist, but she knows what she saw, knows that they're real, and hopes to someday meet aliens once again. Her traits are geek and genius, and she has the nerd brain aspiration. Moving over to her younger sister Maya, Maya always admired her parents' ability to bake and loved watching them work together. When she gets older, she wants to learn from her father and someday bake alongside him in the bakery. She has the goofball trait and the artistic prodigy aspiration. Well, that's all for the introduction, so now it's time to open up this bakery. I did change the background story a bit from what I discussed in the speed build I put up for this bakery a few days ago, and that's because Raya left a comment on that video saying that it would be awesome if the father was a single dad trying to juggle running a business with raising his 3 kids, and that the mother had passed away and it was her wish to own a bakery, so he wanted to make that wish come true after her passing. And I thought that was a really nice background, and it added a bit more depth as to why they own this bakery. I thought it'd be something interesting to play out. And also I was thinking about it, and in the last Let's Play that I started, which was the outdoor retreat one, I had the same thing where there's parents and then they had 3 kids. So I figured it'd be good if there was a different type of family structure in this series. But as you can see, everyone is very sad, and that's because Lynn's passing was rather recent, so they are still in mourning, but they should be feeling a bit better in a couple of days. And here in the case we have the baked goods that you saw Kevin making in the little introduction, since we are picking up right where that ended, and I believe, okay, so this one's not set for sale, so we have to set that one for sale, but I believe we've got enough baked goods in there that we could just go ahead and open the store and see what happens, and I'll just have him stay back there and continue baking some more goods while these 3 are out here tending to the customers. Although I'm not really sure how much Maya's going to be able to do because she is a child. I don't know if she's going to be able to do any of the business interactions. She probably won't, but she can still just hang out here. Maybe I can just have her go work on her aspiration-related stuff. But at least we have these 2 to help out because, like I said, Kevin cannot afford to hire actual employees. They only have 200 simoleons left, so that's really not a whole lot of money, so he's got to make what he has last, and, you know, having his kids work for free will definitely save a lot of money. So I'm going to have him go back here, and since we have some sugar cookies and pre-mixed brownies out there, I'm gonna have him go ahead and bake some breadsticks. So we can put that in here to sell as well, and let's see if we've got some customers coming in yet. Yeah, unfortunately no one's here yet, but in case you're wondering how to purchase a retail store since I didn't really show it, you just go here into career/household and just click on buy a retail store, and then it'll take you out to the world menu. You can pick which world you want to go to and like what lot in that world you want to buy. So it's pretty easy to do. We finally got our first customer, and he is Reed Groves. So I'm gonna have Kim go over here and greet him, start talking to him, try to get him to where he wants to purchase something, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set these for sale before someone decides that they want to take some of them. Okay, so it looks like he's coming over here for her to greet him, and I'm gonna have Kevin just go back into the kitchen and make some more stuff. So we'll just keep having him bake so he can work on his skills. I think I'm gonna have him make some more sugar cookies. And it looks like we've got another customer. So here we have Bianca Higginbotham? Is it Higginbotham or Higginbottom? I think it's Botham. Oh, cool, we got another customer as well. So okay, you... Okay, so did you greet all the customers yet? It looks like she greeted him. So we'll have her greet her as well, and then greet her. So we can have her in charge of greeting customers, and then we can get Lee to actually... Wait, did she leave? Huh. Guess she left. But all of these guys continue talking to them to try and get them to actually purchase something. So let's discuss shopping preferences. I think there's also... You can also answer their questions. Oh, there she is. Okay, where did she go? Oh, cool. You reached level 2 of the baking skill. So she already greeted her, so we're just gonna have her continue talking about business-related things. Okay, so here we go. Retail. Ask about price range, and you can, from here, you can view a financial report, transfer retail funds, toggle for sales sign, and manage employees, close store, purchase advertising, and select the employee uniforms. You also set the store prices, but you have to do that while it's closed. So I think currently I have it on 25% markup, and okay, so we've got to make sure that we can set those for sale before people go and grab them. So let's just get this on in here. And okay, we're getting a good bit of customers in here. So I think that's enough baking for him for the time being, so I am just gonna have him actually just talk to these guys, try to get them closer to purchasing. Because in case you didn't know, this blue bar here is how close they are to purchasing. If this gets all the way full, then they will just buy something right then, right there. But even if it's not full, they might still decide to buy something anyway. So we can have him focus on her, as it looks like she's pretty close to wanting to purchase something. And oh wow, we've I guess this place has pretty good curb appeal because we're getting a good bit of people coming in here to look. So we'll just make sure we greet all the customers, and hopefully we get some people actually wanting to buy something soon. Wow. Okay, so we got another one right here. Wow, this place is getting quite crowded. And I know them sitting around talking kind of distracts them from actually like purchasing stuff a bit, but I kind of like it because it makes it seem more realistic, like it's a bakery where people just hang out and chat, although they're not actually going to buy anything and just sit and talk, unfortunately. But it is kind of neat in the way, although it might be distracting people from buying. But we'll just continue having her talk to... Who's this guy? Reed. Okay, we'll have her continue talking to Reed about retail stuff. Getting him to want to purchase. And wow, okay, so it looks like these people are getting closer to that. Closer to wanting to buy something. It might actually get kind of difficult to manage this without actually hiring an employee, but I think these guys can do it, handle it for the time being. I might have the shop mainly open on the weekends. I don't think I'm gonna run it. Oh, cool. Alright, so we got a customer, but I don't think I'm gonna have it open every day of the week because I do want to have these guys focus on things other than running the business. But I'm gonna have, no, we're gonna have, okay, no, you go use the bathroom. Okay, she needs to use it too, so how is he? Okay, he's decent as far as this mood goes, so I'm gonna have him go and ring her up. And I guess we probably don't really need to constantly talk to all the customers because they're deciding whether or not they want to purchase something on their own. And where are you going? Oh. I was hoping I was going to have this issue. I fortunately wasn't having it too much when I was playtesting a bit, but oh great. Hopefully no one else decides to go up there. But it looks like this guy wants to purchase as well. So Lee is done. Oh, I think... Actually, I think I had autonomy... Oops. Okay, yeah, so I had autonomy off for when I was trying to record the intro stuff, but... I'm gonna have him go out here and ring up this customer since he's not really doing anything. And we can have Kimberly continue talking to the customers. It looks like... What's her face? Kim... No, not Kim. Bianca really needs to be talked to. Okay, looks like we're ringing up people over here. It's kind of taken an eternity. So hopefully we can also get some perks to make this a little bit quicker. So, actually, let me look at this. But these definitely will be useful when we get more perk points. So we'll be able to restock faster and also have faster checkouts, which will definitely be helpful, because right now the checkouts kind of take forever. But it looks like Carla purchased some sugar cookies. I believe he made them for, they cost him 2 simoleons to make, so he actually made about, he made a 6 simoleon profit, but, okay, so this is getting a little messy, so we've got to have someone clean it. I'm gonna have her use that first, and then we'll actually have Kevin clean it, because he's not really helping anyone right now. Okay, so we had someone else purchase some breadsticks. Okay, let's see if we can get you in there to clean it. Okay, so it looks like there's too many people crowding the display for him to be able to clean it. So I might have to, okay, oh, she wants to buy something too. Okay, so we'll ring her up. And we've got, oh, okay, are some of these people leaving? What is he doing? Oh, he's gonna go to bed and cry it out, and, oh, great. Great, we've got him following him up there. I did hear that there was a door locking mod, so if I get that happening too much, I'm probably gonna end up getting it. It looks like he's got ringing her up taken care of. So we'll have Kim stop crying and get back down there and tend to the customers. We'll have her greet Alice as well, and I don't believe she... Oh, that's cute. These two are flirting. I think... Yeah, I think they're married. We'll make sure to greet her as well. Alright, so we just had someone buy the other sugar cookies. So currently all we have left is the pre-mixed brownies. And it looks like she's ready to buy as well. So we'll just have him go on over here and ring her up. And then after that, it looks like I definitely have to have him use the bathroom, and I'm gonna... I guess I could... I know they lose, like, he'd make more money if he just made new sugar cookies or, like, made new baked goods rather than restocking, but... well, you know, I'll just have him make new goods rather than restocking, just so he makes maximum profit. But I might actually just go ahead and close the store after he sells these brownies, because I think we've had the store open long enough, and their moods are starting to get a little low, so I do want to focus on that rather than continuing to run this. Yeah, so it looks like all the items are sold out, so I'm just gonna have him use the restroom really quick, and or not, she's gonna use it. Alright, so we can actually have him go up here and use the bathroom in his apartment. I'm gonna go ahead and have Kim down here and close the store for the day. So I'll probably open the store up in the next part. The following day, I am going to focus on Kevin going off to his job as a detective, and I don't think I'm going to open up the store after he gets back, but perhaps on Tuesday I'll open it up after he gets back from work. But I do want to focus on the kids a bit after he gets back home from work the following day. But cool, looks like we've got a net profit of 28 simoleons, which isn't really a whole lot, but at least it's better than being in the red. And oh, that's neat. It looks like Lee is already on cleaning this off. So it's definitely a good bit of tedious work trying to keep the store running. But I'm gonna need to, you know what, I'm gonna have Kevin cook something up. We're gonna have him... Aww. Yeah, they're all still pretty upset over Lynn's passing, but once he's done with that, I'm gonna have him serve dinner, so let's have him serve some mac and cheese for everyone, since everyone is a little bit hungry after that long day of running the shop. And then while they all eat this meal, they can have a nice little family discussion. Oh, looks like she's trying to cook something too. Okay, well that's not really necessary, so I am just gonna have you go ahead and clean that up. And where is... What is Lee? Oh, is he still working on cleaning that? I thought he was already doing that. I guess cleaning that takes quite a while. Alright, so we've got that all cleaned and taken care of. I'll have to have him replace these baked goods before the next time we open the store, but I'm just gonna go ahead and remove these signs because I want to actually remake them, because like I said, they get a little bit more money if you actually make the baked goods rather than just restocking. So I'm all about trying to get these guys as much money as possible, but now that this food's done, I'm gonna have everyone come up here and grab some of it. And we'll turn on... Okay, so that's already on, so we can have them listen to some music while they eat for some fun, or maybe tell some jokes to each other. Although I don't think they're actually... Yeah, they're not actually gonna tell jokes to each other because they're still pretty upset. Everyone in the family is gonna be heading off to bed shortly after they finish their dinner, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the following day when we're at the police station with Kevin. Kevin is just beginning his first day in the detective career, and I'm so excited to get into this. So here it says, welcome to the force, it's time to start fighting crime. First things first, use a computer to get a case assignment. The reason why I'm having him start right here at the police station rather than showing the prompt that comes up while they're on their home lot is because, as I discussed in the speed build I put up a few days ago, there's a bit of a glitch with living on a lot that's not actually their home lot, where when I would have them leave for their active careers from that lot, the kids just would not go to school at all. So I just sent them to what is technically their home lot really quick and had them leave from there. So I just cut all that out. So what we have to do is go on the computer to get a case assignment, but I think first I'm going to introduce Kevin to some of the fellow employees here. So we have Anya Greer, and here is Alice Spencer Kim. So, alright, so he already met her because she came into his shop the other day. And here we have Paula, what was that, Paula Hannah. So we'll have him give a friendly introduction to her as well. And I think right after that, now that we've introduced him to a few of his fellow employees, I'm going to have him get right on getting a case assignment because I really just want to get him out there and get him on solving a case. But there are some new interactions I noticed, so he can discuss case theories. I think there was also complain about work. I think that was... Oh, we also have ask about salary, but I think this was there before. That might be new, though, but... what else do we have? We can gossip about office romances. Yeah, we'll have him gossip with Alice about office romances. And... Well, I guess him and Lynn were in office romance back in the past. And what else? Oh, I think I saw where it said spoil latest episode. What else? What else is there that's new? Gossip about coworkers. Might not want to do that in front of other... Well, they could be gossiping about coworkers that aren't actually there, but... There's... Oh, whoa, did she just flirt with him? What the... Whoa. That is not what he meant by gossiping about office romances. Oh, I think that's what she did. I think she just tried to blow a kiss at him or something. That's sort of awkward. Whoa. And now she's talking about kissing. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves out of this and get a case before there's any more awkwardness. Alright, so we're just gonna have him go over here and get a case assignment. I'm surprised there are empty computers in here, because when I tried out the detective crew before, they were always completely full, but that makes it a bit easier for us. And, oh, no, wasn't that the computer? Ah, I stole the computer from us. Oh, good, he's letting us have it. That's nice. Alright, so you're gonna go on there and get your, what was it, case assignment. Alright, so you need to learn the ropes before you can handle running your own case. You'll start by assisting a veteran detective with a crime scene investigation. Use the crime map to travel to the crime scene. Right, so we just click on this and then we can travel to the crime scene. We just got to the crime scene. It says, at a crime scene you can find clues that will help you track down a suspect. Investigate damage or stolen objects and search for clues on the ground nearby to uncover more evidence. Also talk with witnesses to get a report about what happened. Alright, so we just gotta collect some clues, so let's try and see where are the clues or damaged items. I also gotta get a report from a witness, which I don't really... Oh, I think here is something. Cool, alright, so we can search for clues here. Oh, whoa, what happened to that? I guess... Alright, so we'll take... Oh! Oh! Oh, cool. We'll collect the evidence sample there. Oh wait, no, maybe we should take a picture first. Can I cancel out of that? Okay, let's take a picture and then we can collect it or not. Okay, good. I think we're gonna take a picture. Oh, cool. I guess it doesn't vanish when you collect it. So I'll take an evidence picture of this. And then we can have him collect an evidence sample.
Hello back.
Alright, so we've gotta take one more picture and collect 4 more clues. Okay, so no clues there. I guess we just have to look around for more burnt type spots. I'm guessing that's what it is. Oh, I think she's oh, she was in the shop yesterday, wasn't she? But I'm gonna have him take a witness report from her so we can get that out of the way, and then I'll just continue looking around for some more of the clues I guess we're supposed to find. Okay, so we got that little goal for the day taken care of. Oh, here's another one. So we'll have him search for clues here and see what comes up. I'm not really seeing anything around here. So now when I go back over here, he can collect another evidence sample and take another evidence picture. So hopefully, I guess that'll... Oh yeah, it does count again. Okay, well that makes it easy. And so we got that accomplished, and perhaps we can use... Yep, we can use the TV again. So we'll just have him do that stuff once again for the TV. And then he still does have to collect 2 more clues. Okay, so we can't click on this stuff again. Yeah, that's kind of odd. I'll try having him search for clues again. I guess I could be missing something, but I guess this is really the only area where there's actually something going on. And oh, it looks like he's upset from being away from his family. Well, he'll be glad to be back with them once he gets off work. Let's see if... Okay, so we can't take pictures of that stuff once again. But I'll look around a bit and see what else there is. Well, it appears as though he can now take another evidence sample of this glove here. I'm really hoping I'm not missing some other things. I believe they can also... So he can also talk to his fellow officers about... discuss case theory with them. I'm not sure if they're going to really tell him a whole lot, but... Oh, good, we can collect the evidence sample for that TV. So I'll have him actually do that just to make sure that we get all this accomplished since his workday is about to end very, very soon. Okay, so we've got all that done. And I guess he'll have to... Okay, so I'm gonna have him just go ahead and return to the police station. Kevin just got back to the police station, so here we have a little pop-up that says, now that you've gathered evidence from the crime scene, it's time to start tracking down a suspect. Use the chemical analyzer and computer to evaluate the evidence you have found at the crime scene. There's a chance you'll discover some information about who committed the crime. I do want to check on his mood first, though. Okay, so his mood's getting a bit low. His fun's really, really low. Maybe, unfortunately there's not a speaker in here, but I'm gonna have him... I did extend his workday by a couple hours just because I didn't want to quit quite yet, but since we've got a couple more hours, I'm gonna have him go ahead and play a game for a bit, just to get his mood up some, and there is a shower in here, so I could just have him take a shower to get his hygiene up a little bit as well, because I don't want his mood to get too low, since that probably won't be very good for his... I guess he still has a job, yeah. They still have job performance, so I don't think letting his mood get really low would be very good for that. But actually, I'm just going to have him get his fun up a bit, so now it's up. So I'm going to have him go over here and try out the chemical analyzer. So we'll just have him go in there and process all of those and see what we find out. So I think it'll tell us some things about who the suspect is. So I'll just speed through this a bit. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty fancy too. Oh, that's neat. I like how there's a little cactus on it. That's kind of cute. And oh, this also helps with the logic skill as well. Okay, so nice work. Analyzing evidence from the crime scene allows you to discover clues about the suspect. Once you're running your own case, you'll have to analyze lots of evidence before you can find the suspect. For now, use a computer to file the crime scene evidence so that the senior detective can take over. Okay, that sounds good. Right, so we'll have him just go over go to a computer and file the crime scene evidence. And oh, okay, never mind, his day is ended. So I think he will hopefully be able to pick up from that the next time he comes into work. But I'm just gonna head on home, and I think when he goes home, I'm gonna have the kids go out and do a little bit of window shopping for a few hours before ending the part. But he did earn 144 simoleons, which is pretty good. That's better than what he made from his bakery yesterday. Everyone's back at the bakery, so like I said, I'm gonna have Kim, Lee, and Maya go out and do some window shopping. I think that would really help to cheer these guys up, so I'm just gonna have her go ahead and travel with them. I think I'm gonna have them go to a clothing store, although I'm not gonna have them buy anything because they only have 322 simoleons, and I'm pretty sure their dad wouldn't appreciate them spending any of that on clothing. These three just got to JF&S Clothiers, so I'm gonna see what different kinds of outfits we have on these mannequins, and maybe have these guys try some of them on. I think it'd be kind of cool to also explore the selfie aspect a bit, because I haven't messed around with that yet, so they can take selfies together. Maybe they can try on an outfit and then have one of the other ones take a picture of them in it. I think that would be pretty fun, but I'm going to have them talk to each other a little bit. I really do hope they start feeling better soon. They've only got 13 hours left of morning, so some point in the next part they'll be getting out of the bit of depression that they're in. We'll have him show off his outfit to Maya. And I also think we should... What are you... Oh, there we go. Now I was walking in. I think we should also get a selfie going on, so let's have him... Let's have him take a photo with, and I'm wondering... Okay, so he can't... I guess he can't take one with Maya, but we can go ahead and have him take a picture with Kim. I think that'd be... Oh, wait. Oh, whoa, this is not... Okay, that's not exactly working correctly. Okay, I'm gonna have to... escape to get out of that. I don't know what happened there. That didn't really work out quite so well. Oh, right. So it looks like we're getting a picture of just her. I guess, yeah, he's kind of over there posing, but he's not really in it at all. But we can just go ahead and just have Kim take a selfie of herself. We can just set the picture there. We can also pick some filters. So we have grayscale, sepia, oversaturate, undersaturate, a whole bunch of other ones. So there's some pretty nice filters. I kind of like the oversaturate one, but then whenever I use that, the game just looks so much more gray after I exit out of it. The sepia filter is also pretty cool. A nice classic vignette also looks nice. You know what, I think I'm going to go with the bright filter, so we'll just take this picture. We can also try a different filter here. We can try a grayscale one, and then here we can switch the orientation. So we'll take one this way too, and also take another one of these. Okay, so it looks like that's all the picture. It's also getting her photography skill up some. But since we had Kim take a selfie of herself, I think I'm gonna have Lee here take one as well. So we'll just have him take a selfie of himself. So apparently taking pictures with other Sims just isn't really working well right now. Alright, aw, that's a pretty nice pose. So we'll just stick it right here, and I'm going to go with a couple different filters. And oh, let's turn it, we can turn it around here so we can get a better angle. You know, we can kind of get his siblings in there, but not completely. So we can do it this way, so they'll be in there that way. Ooh, that's a little intense from this angle. Oh, that's nice. Alright, we can do a vignette. And okay, bright's a little bit too bright. I think we'll do one last one in sepia. Let's also turn off flash, that might make it a little bit less bright. And I think that's good. I believe Maya can also take selfies as well, so I'll just have her do that as well. So I think she can only do it with other— oh no, that's a really bad pose. She looks so sad. Okay, we're not gonna take a picture of her looking all sad like that. Let's try that again when she's— maybe if we try that again she won't be so sad looking. Oh, there we go. Okay, she's looking much happier now. There we go. That's a much better picture. And let's see if we can turn it around. We can get part of her siblings in there. You know, in that case we'll just go with this angle here. And I'm gonna go with the grayscale filter. How about some sepia and perhaps bright as well? Yeah, I think that's enough. And then when they get back to the bakery, I'll take the selfies out and see how they turned out. But let's see what different outfits are around and have them try on some. So we got all these down here. And oh, there's a couple more outfits up here. So what? Let's find something for Kim. What is she doing? Oh, okay, she's going out here to nap. Okay, let's have her try this outfit on. See how she looks in that. Oh, cool. Looks like she's trying that on as well. I do really like how they can just go up to the mannequins and try on their outfits. Looks like she's gonna go do that now. So let's get a look at how she looks in that outfit. Yeah, it looks pretty good on her. I think I like the style she has otherwise a little more. But now let's see what there is that we can have Lee try on. Okay, looks like he's conked out at a bench over there, but we'll get him up and have him go down here and... Oh, what's going on here? It looks like Maya's not exactly getting along with these people. Okay, we'll have her apologize for whatever she did. I don't know what she did, but apparently she did something to make them unhappy. So let's see, we've got this outfit here. We've got this. Ooh, that's pretty snazzy looking. I think that's Lee's style, so we're gonna have him go down here and... Oh, okay, so we have to wait till these guys aren't using it anymore, so... And now we can have him go down here and try on this nice outfit. Oh, 219. Yeah, we definitely can't be buying clothing because that's just gonna blow the money that they have. And I also wanted to look around to see if there are any teens. I believe we have Malcolm Landgrab here. We have... Who's this guy? Okay, he's not a teen. That guy's definitely not a teen. That guy's elder. And then we have Don Lothario. I think... Does he work here? Oh, cool, he works here. And this guy is not a teen either. Oh, did I miss him trying that on? Okay, we'll do that again, and I actually won't miss it this time. And I wonder if... Like, could we have Kim go over here and take a picture of him? I wonder. I think it'd be kind of cool to get pictures of them trying on outfits. Okay, yeah, so we can do that. We can have her take a photo of Lee. Okay, so there he is. So we'll see if this actually works. And why are you coming up and harassing him? What a jerk. Guess he was jealous of how good Lee looks in that outfit. Okay, never mind. It looks like that didn't really work because he just changed out of it anyway. I was kind of hoping they could take pictures with their camera of them trying on outfits. But in that case, I'm going to have Lee... Where was Malcolm? Malcolm Landgrab. Okay, he's over here, so... Okay, why can't I talk to you? I wanted to have him go over here and talk to Malcolm Landgrab. Oh, I guess he can't talk to him because he wants to buy something. Well, hopefully they go... Oh, there we go. Now now that decided to work. Okay, well, never mind. We'll get out of that. Okay, well, maybe now he can actually go over. Okay, so he still can't go over here to talk to Malcolm, but it looks like Dawn is coming over here to help him, so we'll be able to have him talk to him soon. Dawn finally finished ringing up Malcolm, so I'm gonna have Lee go over here and just give him a friendly introduction. It'll be good for him to meet some other teenagers. I think now, thanks to a recent patch, they can actually meet people at school, so I'll definitely have to remember to have them set it to have them meet some new people while they're... Oh, okay, we can't click on him. Oh, never mind then. Well, it is getting a little late, so I'm just gonna have these guys head on home. I'm gonna go ahead and end the part here, so I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!